Hello everyone. In this lesson we are going to go over a double number line. Double number lines are used to make a visual of equivalent ratios, very similar to a ratio table. Here is our example. It took Megan 2 hours to complete 3 pages of math homework. Assuming she works at a constant rate, if she works for 8 hours, how many pages of math homework will she complete? I know many of you can probably figure this out with an equation or in your head, but again, we're going to use a visual to show this ratio. The first step in making a double number line is to simply make 2 horizontal lines across your page. And then you're now going to make a vertical line that goes through. You're going to label your 2 lines based on your ratio. It took 2 hours, so I'm going to put hours on top, to complete 3 pages, and I'm going to put a P over here for pages. The next step is our first vertical line in our number line is always going to get a 0. 0 on top, 0 at the bottom. Then we are going to make another number line mark, and this one's going to get our ratio. 2 hours, so the 2 goes on top, for 3 pages. Our next is we are going to use our original ratio and now multiply that by 2. So our hours, 2 times 2 is 4, and our bottom, 3 times 2 is 6. Going to make the next number line. And again, I'm going to go the multiplicative way. I'm going to go back to my original ratio of 2 to 3, multiply 2 times 3, and I get 6. 3 times 3, I get 9. Go to my next one. 2 times 4 is 8, and 3 times 4 is 12. I can stop here because I got to 8 hours, which was my original goal for this problem. So how many pages of math homework will she complete in 8 hours? Okay, I have 8 hours here, and I have 12 pages here. It's that simple. Very similar to a ratio table, except it's visually shown on a number line. Let's take a look at another example. Bob collects his spare change in a piggy bank. One day he counted the money in his piggy bank and discovered that he had 5 quarters for every 7 dimes. If Bob had 20 quarters in his piggy bank, how much money did Bob have in dimes? So I'm going to use my double number line again to help me solve this problem. And I'm going to check back to my original ratio, and I'm talking about quarters and dimes. I'm going to make a number line for quarters and a number line for dimes. And we're going to start with 0 and 0. My next one is the ratio that it gave us. 5 quarters for every 7 dimes. So 5 to 7. My next number line, I'm going to multiply by 2. I'll get 10 to 14. And I'm going to continue 15 to 21. And then 20 to 28. And again, I've reached my 20 quarters, so therefore I can see how many dimes I have. I have 20 quarters, 28 dimes. So Bob has 28 dimes in his piggy bank.